Hey guys, Drifter here, and today I'm doing another dual commentary, this time with Emil from Denmark. Would you like to introduce yourself and tell us what kind of gameplay we're going to see?
Sure, I would. Hello there, guys. My name is Emil, and as Drifter said, I'm from Denmark, and today watching a bit of my gameplay. I think it's just a an old game I had of domination and jungle with the good old M16. And yeah, I mean, there's not that much to it. I go about and kill a bunch of people. So yeah.
Gotcha. I much prefer the ACOG on this, but I still do respect M16. I have a little better luck with it than the G11, but we're not talking about gameplay today because everybody and their mother can talk about gameplay. What topic did we have in mind? Would you like to start off?
Sure it would. Bill, basically we wanted to talk a bit about the differences sort of between America where I believe you're from and Denmark where I'm from and we just previously discussed this a little bit and we found out there are some huge differences and it's just a wide range of I don't know sort of notions I believe.
Well, it's just that the fundamental differences in our cultures are just very different. Just the way they were founded. We're very, I guess you would say, moral-based. Denmark is probably ethical-based. We're individualist. Denmark is more community. Or the geographically, Denmark is about the size of one of our smaller states and has 5 million residents, whereas the United States is vast. It's just a slice of a continent and has wildly varying geographies and weathers and people and cultures and belief systems, and it's just a big mess.
Yeah, I think you pretty much covered everything there. I mean, if you want to go into specifics, I think we should go ahead and do that.
Yeah, let's do that because that was a pretty sweeping state. That's like saying we exist because of atoms. We need a little more information than that.
Yeah, I guess we do. But what's there to say? I mean, currently, I guess you're studying at a university.
That is correct. For those of you in the United Kingdom or in other countries, this is a four-year university. The word we have here that's interchangeable with that, we just say college, and college means two-year university, a two-year degree, or a trade school, or all the way up into doctorate level. But other countries say university to indicate a four-year program. Oh, you got sniped.
I did, but I believe that was my only death of the game. So yeah, that that sort of I guess helps it, but still. Anyway, you were saying, wait, just out of interest, did you have to pay to get to go to uni?
Yes and no. Most students do pay, and they pay quite a lot. But where I live, the university is very heavily subsidized by the government, so it's only I don't know, $4,000 or so a semester. And for my first 3 semesters, I believe I had federal aid from the government because of my income level. So they actually ended up paying me. I had a little bit of extra money for food and gas and that sort of thing.
All right, that sounds good because I mean, to me, you say only $4,000, and obviously where I live, we get everything, uni and stuff, all expenses paid, and I guess from an outsider standpoint, or for someone not being used to that, might seem a little shocking. But obviously we have what we call what's known as a welfare state, which basically means that we pay extremely high taxes, but then the government sort of helps us out in a variety of ways. So we get benefits if you need them, or free education and help in most sorts of ways. But I think the highest tax bracket, I believe it's around 60%, which is completely crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. We had something like that. It is actually a little bit worse here in the 70s under President Carter. But a lot of people in our country, Democratic and Republican, our two big parties, they believe that if you tax the rich too highly, because they're generally generating the most income for the country, that it's kind of disenfranchising for them to have to work harder to get taxed more. So the cap, it's a little bit less than that, or a good bit less than that now. But what I was about to say about university, yes, at only 4,000. A lot of universities here can just average university can easily do 10, 12, 20,000 a semester. Good ones,
Wow.
30, 35. Ivy League, 100,000 maybe. That's per
Yeah, that's
semester,
just.
and you got to go what, 8 of those?
I mean, those are just some huge numbers when you say them now, and you don't hear about that whatsoever. I don't even think there are any sort of private universities in Denmark. Everything is free, and it's not like they're bad universities as such. I believe we have some of the, well, not some of the highest grades, but we have most people go out with a good graduate and whatever.
See, the views on things are very different here. We have public universities, but you still have to pay a lot to get into the public universities. Here, it's kind of stuff it's not free. It's not, you don't get this because you're part of the community. It's you get this because you earn this. Even some of the money that I said I got, some of it was because of my income level, but some of it was also because I had good grades. And if I didn't have grades good enough, they don't really care. It wouldn't have mattered. And it's not what am I trying to say? It's not you get to go to university because you're a smart young person. It's because you've earned it by doing X or Y, which is usually a dollar value.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think it's somewhat different here because since, as I said, universities are free. Currently, I'm studying in a pre-university level. I'm heading off there in about 2 years' time and whatnot. But I guess it sort of gives you a bit of an incentive to do better in school because if you don't get the grades, then you're not going into uni because that's what they're basing it on. Not if you're from a super wealthy family or.
Well, to be fair, they won't let idiots in.
Yeah, obviously.
If you have enough money to put an idiot in college, he probably won't manage to stay there very long because you do have to pass no matter what. So that kind of takes care of itself. But the difference, it's just we don't do free very well in this country. Like we were talking about healthcare. Healthcare works great in your country where it's socialized. If we had socialized healthcare here with our crazy geography and cultural differences and our society of it's very money based. Something that's free would very likely be abused. We would just be all the time in the doctor's office complaining about everything, demanding more and more and more, and it would be messy. I'm not saying our healthcare is great now. We pay out the ass for it, but the exact opposite has its own problems.
No, I mean I guess over here you're sort of I wouldn't go as far as saying born, but you sort of learn to not abuse the whole system you have because I'm sure if you really wanted to, you definitely could go ahead and do that. I mean, personally, I've had to use the sort of healthcare system quite a bit because since I was young, I've been suffering from asthma, and at the same time, I've broken limbs like nobody's business, doing all sorts of stupid stuff.
So imagine if each broken limb was a minimum of $15,000.
Yeah, that would be That would be a lot. Then it's almost around 150,000 for me because
Yeah, what's I about to say? It's crazy that you're taught not to abuse the system because in the United States, even though it is morally wrong and religiously wrong, the vast majority of the people and culture will encourage you to abuse the system. Oh, you buy something from a store and you don't like it, well, you just smash it a bit and take it back and say it was broken. Or this is free, take as much of it as you can possibly get, fuck everybody else. And it's just, the whole country was built on this individualism and self propulsion kind of, not what is it, building up kind of thing of yourself. So that's how the culture is, and things that are free or community tend not to fare very well.
I mean, I'm definitely not saying that you don't have people abusing it here, but going as far as saying it's sort of like a generic thing to do. It's a general consensus of things. I mean, it just doesn't really happen, I guess.
Yep. Oh, we're running out of time. Now is where you need to relentlessly plug your channel.
All right. Well, I have my own YouTube channel. I just recently passed 400 subscribers, which is quite a big milestone for me. And out of nowhere, I came this dual com with Drift0r, and I'm really happy to be doing this basically. And I'm not gonna sit here and, as you said, relentlessly plug my channel. But if you enjoyed this, I mean, I have a lot of gameplay and commentary on my channel and sniping, and if you like that sort of thing, and I'm also a machinima sports director. So if you like sports, I'm sure you can find something you like there.
All right, good deal. If you like him, subscribe. Drift0r out.
All right, bye.